Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome to my playoff tree. Yeah, we're talking a lot about the regular season, we're talking a lot about the playoffs. In the end, it comes to this. In the end, it comes to two teams playing each other in a best of 7 series, and the winner takes it all and advances, or wins the cup in the end. This is the playoffs of the 2025-2026 season. I will wipe out all the teams that I think will be eliminated, and let's see who will win the Stanley Cup. I did not plan this out, so this comes out of my gut right away, right here in this moment. So don't be surprised if it takes a little longer. And yeah, I have some jerseys on display here. I think they are wonderful. Do you see the bottom row, all the white jerseys? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think does this represent? You can win a hockey jersey by telling me correctly. And I'm wearing the Sharks jersey, of course, because I think the Sharks will be the team one of the teams that makes the playoffs next year that missed it this year. So you can take my word on this. Next year, the San Jose Sharks will go into the playoffs, but let's go into this year's playoffs and let's predict. I really like doing that. I'm always wrong, but let's see about this. Okay, let's start off in the East. The Buffalo Sabres won the Atlantic, will face the Boston Bruins. This is already a very hard series to predict. Buffalo had a fantastic season on a great run, but they have no playoff experience by making the playoffs the first time in 15 years. The Boston Bruins are a surprise to reach the playoffs, and I think without Marco Sturm, they wouldn't have made it. But I think Marco Sturm's journey will end in the first round, and the Buffalo Sabres will advance to the second round. Tampa Bay and Montreal. Yeah, Tampa Bay, a team on the older side, Montreal, a team on the younger side. I take the young guys, I take the Montreal Canadiens, knock off the Lightning and go to the second round. In the Metro side, we have Carolina against Ottawa. The Senators, everybody knows that, my favorite team. Will they be able to pull it off against the Carolina Hurricanes? You know what? Yes, they will. And we have Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, the Flyers, I think the most surprising team that made it to the playoffs. And the Penguins, maybe on their final hurrah, on their last run. And I think their last run will not be stopped by the Flyers. Pittsburgh going into the second round. On the western side, we do have the President's Trophy winning Colorado Avalanche against the Los Angeles Kings that sneaked their path into the playoffs by 20. Yeah, 20 overtime and shootout loss points. Their luck will end with Colorado. I'm very sorry to kick out Anje Kopitar on a sour note, but I do not see more than one win for LA. Not at all. Dallas against Minnesota. Does it have to be this matchup again? You know what? Let's go Wild. I predicted the Wild out of the playoffs. They made it. Now they can continue. Vegas and Utah. The Golden Knights were my pick to win the Stanley Cup at the beginning of the season. I don't know if I would pick them again, but against Utah, yeah, Utah is such a young team, such a team on the rise. I think next year they will be on this side. So at the central bracket as one of the top 3 teams this year against Vegas, I don't see Utah beating Vegas. Edmonton and Anaheim. Finally, the Oilers have a different first round opponent. This was so boring every year. To see Edmonton against LA. So happy this is different. Okay, it might be the same airport that the Oilers will use to go to Anaheim, but at least they are playing someone different. We have a different matchup. Great. Will the Oilers beat the Ducks? I think next year the Ducks are a hot pick to win the division. This year, can they beat the Oilers? Yes, they can. Because of goaltending. The Oilers went out and got Tristan Jarry. Yeah, why not? But he's not better than Stuart Skinner. And Lucas Dostal from the Ducks, he is a great guy. The rest, both teams can score, both teams cannot defend. So I think it comes down to goaltending. Which leaves Vegas against Anaheim. Let's start off right there. But I think there the Ducks will run out of luck. And we will have the Vegas Golden Knights in the conference final. Colorado against Minnesota. Yeah, both teams could win that. Both teams could win that. You know what? Let the curse of the President's Trophy continue and let the Minnesota Wild go to the conference final. This would be really good. I would love that. On the eastern side, Buffalo against Montreal, second round matchup. And I do not see the Sabres go by the Canadiens. The Habs, fantastic team. Ottawa against Pittsburgh. The final hurrah? Yeah, the final hurrah. The final hurrah of Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Chris Letang, Erik Karlsson should go into the conference final. Will it end at the conference final or will they go all the way? Against the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, I think there will be the final stop and the Pittsburgh Penguins will be eliminated by the Montreal Canadiens in the conference final. Vegas or Minnesota? Yeah. Minnesota and Montreal in the Stanley Cup final. Of course, as I predicted it will never happen. But what a great Stanley Cup final this would be. The state of hockey against La Provence Hockey would be fantastic. It would be, for me, it would be a totally coin flip, of course. And I would absolutely not care who would win. I would love both teams to win the Stanley Cup. In the end, Minnesota. They surprised me by going into the playoffs. Now they can do something really good. So, congratulations to the Minnesota Wild. As I predicted it, then you will definitely not win. Okay, I stick to my prediction. The Minnesota Wild will win the 2026 Stanley Cup. I will be very happy when they do. Let's see what we'll see. Let me know your picks in the comment section below. Maybe the full tree, maybe just the champion, anything. Let's have a little discussion about that. And I hope you enjoyed this prediction of mine. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And let's see each other for another hockey talk during the playoffs. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.